Hey, we're back. Look at that.
We're
Twice
back.
in 1 week.
Twice. It's
going
now
on?
Thirsty Thursday.
So we did Tippling Tuesday, Thirsty
Thursday.
Thursday, Frothy Friday?
Frothy Friday.
We missed Whiskey
We
Wednesday.
could have had Wet Wednesday, Whiskey Wednesday, or Malt Monday. So we could pretty much drink all week.
Any
Sipping
day.
Saturdays.
Sudsy Saturday.
And sloshing Sundays.
Sloppy Sundays.
Sloppy.
Well, on the 7th day he rested.
On the 7th day, he drank more.
Okay. So, we are going to North Carolina. To be specific, we're going to Raleigh, North Carolina. The brewer is R&D Brewing, which I think stands for Research and Development, but then you enlightened me.
Raleigh and Durham.
Yeah, now it makes sense. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Could be both.
I get
They
it.
could be play on words there.
Could be.
Tricksy.
Uh-huh. I got it.
So what do we got?
We have 5 possible drinks here. I say we pick 2 for this session, and then maybe we'll bring in our good friend the alemonger and do a couple more with him. But, so we've got 5 beers. In order, we've got the, what is this? What's it called? Locale Resolution Ale, a low-calorie ale, 98 calories, 2.4 carbs, 4.2% ABV, 14 IBUs, delicate fruity aroma with a sparkling effervescence that finishes clean, refreshing, and guilt-free.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, then we got an Amber Riviera, the Riviera Lager. It's a silver medal in the international style Pilsner category, a Mexican-style lager. 5% ABV, 18 IBUs, crisp, clean, and easy drinking, as a Pilsner/lager should be. Next up is the... Oh, no, wait, I got 2 cans of Riviera. Or is that different? One's an Amber Riviera.
One's the Amber.
Hang on.
One's the
Okay.
Amber.
My
I
bad.
got the Amber.
My bad. They don't tell me anything about that one. So, oh well. So then we'll move on to the Gose. We got the Gose. It's a Passionfruit Gose. Gose style ale, low gravity Gose style ale fermented with passionfruit puree. Tropical aroma and flavor leave a refreshing tart finish. And the last one is the 7 Saturdays IPA. You want a silver medal in the American IPA category. It is a modern IPA, 6.2% ABV, 60 IBUs, Citra and Mosaic hops with notes of grapefruit, mango, and passion fruit. Classically brewed, providing a perfectly balanced bitter and sweet finish. Just like me. Bittersweet.
Bittersweet?
Or just bitter.
We're really just bitter.
Bitter. Bitter, batter. Bitter, batter.
Bitter,
Bitter,
batter.
batter,
butter.
Bitter, butter. Something like that. Anyway, all right. So
I've had a little bit on the Riviera Amber Lager.
Yeah,
it
talk
is
to me.
brewed to the Vienna style. Amber in color with
okay.
copper hues.
there you go.
Notes of honey, caramel, and a light toasty quality.
So we got
Medium
Mexico.
body with a touch of sweetness.
So we got Mexico and we got Austria. Basically,
Mexico,
2 different kinds of lager.
Yep.
So what I'm thinking is, at first I was thinking maybe we do the Gose and the Lo-Cal, but why don't we do the 2 IPAs and see what the big difference is?
That's probably a good idea.
You want to try that out?
Sure.
All right. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do the Locale Resolution Low-Calorie Ale.
And I'm going to have
Look
to
at
fill
that.
my Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, you're Ryan Reynolds, and you know who I am. I'm Batman.
Yeah, but you get to choose a number of Batmen. Some of were actually good.
Well-
Ryan Reynolds is just awful.
If I'm gonna be any Batman, who should I be? Who would I be? Would I be Val Kilmer? No. How about Buster Keaton?
Val Kilmer.
No, Michael Keaton.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Val Kilmer.
Sure, Val Kilmer. Wasn't he Batman?
He's a terrible Batman.
Okay. How about...
It'll be Clooney.
Clooney was pretty bad,
He's a
too,
bad
though.
Batman, too.
He was pretty bad. Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. He's angry and bitter.
He is. That's
Could be
me.
you.
That's me, baby.
It could be you.
I am the angry, bitter one. All right, so we're going to do it that. We're going to do that there. We're going to put that there. You're going to get your glass. Not a whole lot of froth.
Not at all. Cheers.
Not a whole lot of froth.
Ooh, smells good, though.
It does smell pretty good. It seems to lean. What was the IBU? 60. No, I'm sorry. No. This is
the Locale.
14 IBUs.
Yeah.
So this is very low on the bitterness scale, and it does smell rather malty.
Has a lot of
Color-wise,
Oh,
it's kind of golden, but with a little bit of a pinkish hue.
a little haze.
Yeah, a little bit of haze, almost like
A little bit of haze.
like white grapefruit juice.
There you go.
How about that?
Oh, aren't you fancy?
Very fancy. But I'm getting.
And with the hops, it's maybe a little more lemony than it is grapefruit,
Yeah,
indicating that maybe it's not as bitter, which the IBUs would suggest.
but it could be tart.
That is a soft IPA.
It's really soft.
Yeah.
It's crisp actually. It's kind of watery, a little bit watery.
It's a refreshing IPA, but an IPA with training wheels. You don't get any of the big bold flavors. You get kind of the back notes of everything you'd expect from an IPA.
No, it is literally watered down. Wouldn't you say?
Which I would suspect is why it's Locale.
So, I don't know.
I don't really like it.
It's like a hoppy seltzer.
It's just not enough of a flavor for me. It really does taste watered down, which I think is how you get the calories down. You water it down.
Yeah.
There's very little fizz, very little carbonation. You don't have the big bold flavors of an IPA.
No.
It's better than drinking a watered down Pilsner.
True.
But
how's this?
It's only okay.
The champagne of beers, Miller High Life, or this? I'd take this over Miller High Life.
I think I'd probably take this.
Yeah, I think it's got a little more oomph than a Miller High Life, but that's not really a compliment. That's sort of a backhanded compliment. So I don't know. It's okay. It's nothing to write home about. I would give it a C minus.
Right. So if you give it a number score?
Well, if it's a C minus, it's in the 70s,
it's
right?
In the 70s, right?
78?
78?
Well, no, C minus would probably be like a 72.
72? 73? 74?
Okay, 75.
75.
Sold.
Yeah,
75. Shall we move on?
I think we shall.
You got any final thoughts?
I think as a Locale beer, this is why I don't drink Locale beer. I think I'd probably just drink fewer beers that tasted better.
Right.
Rather than drink a Locale beer.
Drink less, but drink better. That's our motto. That's why we like high-proof alcohol. Why we like high-proof beers, high-proof whiskey. We'll sip it. We'll nurse it. I've actually learned the fine art of nursing. I remember, one small digression. I remember back in the day, I had a Guinness last week. And I was reminiscing on when we used to go to happy hour at work. And I would have like 4 Guinness in a night.
That's a meal.
Yeah, we started at 6. I go till about 8:30 or so, have 4 Guinness, wings, fries. The other night, 3 hours, drinking 1 Guinness. I nursed that puppy.
Oh, that's too long.
No, it wasn't bad. It was good. And even at room temp, Guinness is solid. So anyway, drink less, but drink better. That's our motto. We're moving on to round 2.
We're back.
Okay, so we're ready for round 2.
Round 2.
Little known fact here. We were talking, what did we say our motto was? Drink less, but drink better.
Drink better.
Right. So we did the little calorie count thing. We mentioned that Sip of Sunshine. So a serving of Sip of Sunshine, which is 1 can, which is 16 ounces, is 240 calories. So the equivalent, but it's what, like 7%? 6.5%?
8%.
8%.
8%. It's 8%.
So that's 4%. So if you drink 2 of those, it's about the equivalent of drinking 1 1/4 Sip of Sunshine. And that's, a hell of a lot more flavor for not that many more calories.
Nope.
So I'm going Sip of Sunshine. You could do the honors.
Pour this off.
You ready? Ooh, sudsy.
Well, I like to suds them up first.
Oh, I see. I did this, and somebody gave me a hard time. Which is that pour? I see how it is. All right. Well, this is how it is.
Do you see how it is?
I see how it is. It's got a little more froth.
Do you see how it is?
We got more froth.
So we got some froth.
So, yeah. That looks good. Color's a little darker. Froth is a lot more frothy, and there's good head retention.
And it's hanging around.
It's true. It is. Let me move back just a little bit.
Slide them back.
Hey, look at that. We got a little focus here. All right. So, okay. All right, let's see what we got here.
Cheers.
This is considerably more oomph. It's 50% more powerful, and it's got the 4 times the IBUs. So let's see.
Should be a lot more going on. And I gotta say, the nose is very similar. Not getting a whole lot different.
It's not super strong, no.
Which is, I guess, why I was a little disappointed in the Locale, because it seemed as if there was a lot more to it.
Mm-hmm.
I went in.
Yeah.
A little bit of fizz.
Nose-wise, it's a little bready.
A little doughy, and a little bit of the funk you get from something hopped.
Mm-hmm.
A hop stank.
Hop stank. Is this the Saturday morning bike ride?
Not quite.
We're not quite one of those. It's not a farmhouse ale.
We're not there.
We're not there yet.
But it's got definitely more to it.
I know. 45 minutes on the treadmill, 3 miles per hour, reading your magazine. Is that about right?
Probably not even that.
No, drinking a beer.
It's got a lot more to it.
Yeah.
You still got a lot of the malt on the nose, a little bit more grapefruit than lemon.
Yeah, it's a little more. It's a little hoppier.
And the taste, you get a little bit of more of a zip up front, a little bit of the tang from the hops, but still not overly anything in terms of an IPA.
Not really heavily carbonated. Very light on the
A
carbonation.
little zip, but not much.
No.
I was kind of hoping this would lend itself more towards the New England style.
Maybe, but
A little creamy, a little something. It's more like a West Coast, but it's a little muted.
You know what though? I kind of think
Little
it, though. This is nice. This is a lot more interesting than this.
It's
And push comes to shove, I'm taking this over this any day of the week.
yeah. Well, I think it's also the muted flavors, the watered down kind of flavors of the Locale just wasn't enough for us.
No, it's pretty good. It's not super bitter. It's not resiny at all. It's it's got a little, what do you want to call it? A little fruitiness to it.
It's got enough to keep it interesting.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like
And
this
I think if you have a drinker who's not overly interested in huge, big hop bomb IPAs,
No,
this is more than enough to be different from drinking a Pilsner or drinking a lager.
now I don't know where the line's drawn between an IPA and just a pale ale, but this might lean a little bit more towards maybe like a Sierra Nevada pale ale, along those lines. But it's very bright.
I think it's got a little more hop to it than that.
Yeah, it's very bright. It's crisp. It is quite crisp. There's a little bit of a hop tinge in the back at the very end, but overall, no, it's not bad. Yeah, that's a decent beer. That's very refreshing. Even at 6.2, I would have never guessed it was a 6.2. The 4.2 felt more like a 2.2, but this one feels more like a 5 maybe. This is good. It goes down easy.
Easy
Very
drinking.
refreshing. Very crisp. I would go low 80s.
Low 80s. I would say
83?
82. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
82,
like that.
83.
83.
I mean, again, not really great with the scores, but you gotta kind of have, you need to figure it out. So yeah, I would go low 80s on this. This was very nice, very nice. Hopefully, we'll come back and do the Gose and maybe one of the Riviera beers with the Ale Monger, or maybe
Sure.
next week. So anyhow, thanks to the fine folks at Research and Development or Raleigh Durham Brewing, whatever we
Or
want to
just
call it.
R&D Brewery.
R&D Brewing of Raleigh, North Carolina. Thanks for sending this out, and thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Cheers.